Welcome to the Smashcraft Gladiator Spotlight, featuring Snake, the lethal Venom. Snake is an anti-zoning, long-range assault character. He uses traps and his range to keep enemies at bay while punishing them with swift, precise shots that gain bonus effects from those traps. Snake uses the ammo resource. Snake's primary attack is his AMP-195 combat rifle. Using it fires a piercing shot that hits up to 3 enemies in a straight line. Snake has the longest range of all the assault gladiators, so use this to get shots off without getting too close to the battle. Snake's S, Z, and X abilities drop invisible traps which arm themselves after 2 seconds. When an enemy gets within the trap's range, it will detonate, triggering a bleed effect and an additional trap effect based on the trap which you dropped. The S version is Bear Trap, which snares enemies for 3 seconds. Then there's the Z version, Acid Trap, which blinds enemies for 3 seconds. And finally, the X version, Choke Trap, silences for 3 seconds and drains a bit of mana. There's also the EXS version, Viper Trap, which causes all 3 effects and also has a higher damage bleed. You can't have more than 1 trap effect on any single target at a time. Traps will overwrite each other, except for Viper Trap, which has the highest priority of all the traps and cannot be overwritten by the lesser versions. Viper Trap will also wipe all existing trap effects and replace them with the EX version. Snake's D ability is Viper Bite, a 0.5 second cast snipe shot which deals critical damage and stuns the victim briefly. If the target enemy has any trap poisons on them, the poison's duration will reset and the original trap effect will re-trigger. As you see here, the target dummy is poisoned by Acid Trap. Viper Biting it makes the poison timer reset and the enemy is re-blinded each time I hit them with a Viper Bite. Viper Bite's cooldown is reduced by 1 second each time you hit an enemy with your primary A attack. Use this property to keep trap poisons rolling as long as you can on your target. As you can see, it takes 4 shots with my A on one target to get Viper Bite back up again. This is the core combo of Snake's gameplay. The EXD version is Viper Strike. Viper Strike deals its damage based on how close the target is, additionally throwing them back a good distance. The closer they are, the more damage it does. Viper Strike is also instant cast. Like Viper Bite, Viper Strike will get bonus damage against enemies with a trap poison on them and also re-trigger traps effects as if you used Viper Bite. Snake's escape ability is Initiative, which makes him immune to stuns, roots, and snares, as well as increasing his movement speed for 5 seconds. This ability also instantly resets the cooldown on Viper Bite, so it can be used offensively as well as defensively. Finally, Snake's Fury ability, Venom Hex, channels a curse in the target area. The longer enemies stand in the cloud, the higher the hex stacks, up to a maximum of 6 stacks. Each stack deals damage over 15 seconds, and also increases the damage taken by Viper Bite by 5%. The hex damage by itself is a little weak, but the catch is that every time a hex stack does damage, it reduces the cooldown of Viper Bite. As you see, even against one target with a full 6 stack of the hex, Viper Bite's cooldown is nearly cut in half, even without using A. Snake's Energize is great with burst scions such as Solitaire or Onyx. Using his range and traps, Snake can push zoners out of their camps or force them into positions where a caster can nuke them down. In this clip, I open aggressively, dropping a choke trap on the enemy planner's side of the map where he's most likely to start forming a camp. We don't even give him a chance to get a second stabilizer up before he's down. Watch again. I rush to the other team's middle ramp, dropping a choke trap on the other side of the billboard right away. Planner is now just dropping his first stabilizer, so I am in no danger of getting hit by any chains. Pushing my advantage once my trap is down, I run along the other side to get a good line of sight on him. The choke trap activates, silencing him. Now I charge up a Viper Bite, followed by Initiative, and combo into a second Viper Bite, doing massive early damage. I continue harassing him with my rifle while also burst what's left of him down. Once again, I open against the planner team with an aggressive trap near their ramp. This time the enemy planner is more aware and Rush eats the trap for him. Keeping an eye on Planner's node pattern, I run around the long way to flank him and try to prevent him from camping. I make sure to keep a safe distance from his zone, poking and sniping at him with everything I can. I also make sure to cover my retreat with some traps near the routes a tank is most likely to try and pressure me from, so I can kite away at a moment's notice and reposition. Snake is entirely about punishing the enemy for being careless and being aggressive when the opportunity is given to you. By pressuring his zone so aggressively, I've now forced him away from the safety of his stabilizers. Now I've got him where I want him. Now I move to the enemy Snake. I see Aegis block the left ramp with a negative field. The other snake is most likely going to run my way, so I preemptively drop another acid trap. Once he's blinded, I Viper Bite, Initiative, and then Viper Bite again, leaving one more shot left to finish him. In this round, Misery roots Omni by the tracks as the train passes by. Being the troll that I am, I pop my EX and Viper Strike him into it, instantly killing him. Thanks for watching. You can find out more at our website, www.playsmashcraft.com, or join our Battle.net chat channel, Smashcraft, to set up games. Smashcraft is currently available on the featured maps list. Make sure to bookmark it, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates and spotlights. Happy smashing!